Chapter 5, A Riddle. Which do you like better, Hassan or Ahmed? Nasreen asked her sister as they slapped out flatbread for the griddle.
Halima shrugged. They are exactly the same to me, 2 grains of kasha.
Well, they rode away before you even got up.
Are you peeking from under the tent, little lizard? Nasreen grinned. Tell me, Halima asked, is our wide and wicked uncle gone too?
Our wise and whiskered uncle is still here. Nasreen raised her eyebrows and wiggled them at Halima. He doesn't seem to have heard that after 3 days a guest is as unwelcome as a spotted snake, Halima whispered.
We'll find a way to tell him, Nasreen said. Don't treat me as a guest, Saladin implored that night. Let me eat with the family and with the young Atiya. It is rare that I have such pleasure.
They ate outside, near the cook fire, the women just after the men. When the food was finished, the bones buried and the platters scoured with sand, Miriam began a game of riddles.
Who can tell?
She asked in her smoky voice, pausing to create suspense.
Who can tell which of all things in the world is lightest, which is hottest, and which is sweetest?
No one answered. In the gentle silence, each turned the possibilities in his mind. Finally, Saladin gave a long belch.
That is easy, O wife of my brother, he said. The lightest thing in the world is a feather, the hottest is pepper, and the sweetest dates and honey. Nasreen giggled, and Halima tickled her to lend an excuse for her rudeness.
Yahima, my mother, do I have permission to try and answer? Asked Halima. Please, speak, my daughter, Miriam said, glad to see Halima's spirits lifted. Halima gazed up at the sky above the fire, her ear bangles shining, her eyes half closed. Even her brothers quieted to listen. I think, my mother, that the lightest thing in the world is a spark from our campfire, that nothing burns hotter than the heart of a person who is parted from her beloved, and that the sweetest thing on earth must be a bed full of happy sons and daughters.
Disgusting, said Nasreen, burying her face in her sister's lap. A guffaw of pleasure burst from Isafa. He waved both fists in the air, cheering. Spoken like a true daughter of the desert. It was as close as he had come in these long 3 days to insulting his brother. Miriam grinned, a flash of strong teeth quickly hidden, and as quickly asked another riddle. Halima turned her face to the stars to keep herself from looking at Atiya. Then she glanced at Saladin. She wished suddenly she hadn't made fun of him. In the moment that their eyes met, she felt marked. Saladin would remember her, and always with dislike. A breeze shifted the smoke of the fire towards Saladin. He belched again, his eyes brimming with tears, and Halima turned quickly away.